What's going on, guys? Today I think is the day we're gonna try and start Bluki for the first time. Hopefully do the break-in process on the motor. Got break-in oil in it already and got coolant ready to pour in. I think all the electrical is pretty much mocked up. This I'll have to clean up, obviously. I gotta run a little bit of fuel line. Gonna run it off of a little bottle because I don't have a fuel tank right now, but it's about time. See if we can get this thing started. I'm not sure the condition of the carburetor. Came off my brother's 620, which never got used, and I never rebuilt it or anything. The truck of his was garage kept, so I'm hoping that the carburetor's good, but you never know. But today we're gonna see if we can get it started. Right now, I don't have a battery for it, so I'm gonna rob it right off of the green truck over here. This battery is way too big for this truck, by the way. The battery tray is way too small, I mean. But for this, it should be just fine. First thing I'm gonna do is put the coolant in. Hopefully I don't have any leaks. I guess we're gonna find out. Last time I put coolant in, the heater core started leaking. Went and got it fixed, so hopefully let's see if they did their job correctly. Okay, I'm just gonna check real quick to make sure it's not leaking in here. I think so far we're good. I know there was already coolant in here before in the motor from the last time I tried filling it. And then I just drained it enough to where I could take the heater core out, but it doesn't look like we're leaking yet. I think I'm probably just gonna leave this hooked up. A little nervous, honestly. If you've seen any of my other videos on this truck a while back, I cranked it and everything and it was fine. All right, so went to O'Reilly's, got some 5/16 fuel line. I just got 4 feet of it just in case. Should be ready. I already got a new fuel pump for it and installed that a while back. About to hook up the fuel line. After the fuel line, gonna hook up the battery, and I might crank the motor just to see if we're gonna get fuel, or just hook it up and then see if we get fuel in the bowl first. Maybe spray carbon choke in the carburetor just to see if we can get it started off of that first. But yeah, we're getting really close. Hooked up to the carburetor. Put that right there. Now I should be able to bring it over here and cut it with the razor blade. Just gonna wrap it right here. I'll probably get some sort of like brackets to hold this. I'm gonna go get my tripod so you guys can actually see what I'm doing. All right, we're on the tripod. Cut it right about here. Get another clamp and my screwdriver. Slide it over. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to get some little brackets so it doesn't sit there against the valve cover. I already had put this fuel line on before, but it was too short. It was just some random shit I had laying around. So I'm gonna take it off and use that other extra stuff that I had. Should have a little bit of fuel left in my little gas can, but if I have to go get more fuel, it's whatever. Got the fuel lines all hooked up. I just have this little bottle right here. I'm gonna watch it, just make sure it doesn't fall or anything. I know it's right next to the radiator, still gonna watch it. I don't have a belt hooked on it either, so it's not gonna charge. All right, we're in neutral. I think I'm just gonna give it a go. All right, no fuel in the bowl. Crank her a little more. Fuel is in the bowl, guys. Well, you guys heard that little putter? I'm gonna grab a little carbon choke just in case. All right, I'll spray just a little bit in there. I think we're starting to die. Just tried cranking it over, as you guys saw. The carburetor was leaking everywhere, just out of like every gasket you could think of. So this thing is garbage now, unless I rebuild it, but otherwise I don't really care to. So I took my J13 carburetor and we're gonna throw it on there and see if it even works, if it works with this motor. I have no idea. We're just experimenting at this point. This piece came off the J13. It used to be right here and it mounted like this. So it was way down here. It was allowing it to not fit on the L series intake because this was hitting. So what I did is I took that off. Then I took this one off of this carburetor and I bent this piece back so that it could fit, and threw a washer in there, and then this rod I connected to that hole. Hopefully that works. And now we got one that's on top. Should be working though this way as well. So we're gonna try that. This is totally an experiment at this point. I'm just trying to see if I can get this thing running. If this doesn't work, I'm just gonna order a carburetor online. All right, so I got the J15 carburetor. I said it came off my J13, but it is a J15 carburetor. Pretty much the same exact thing, but should be ready to give it a try. There goes that spring. Just gotta hook this up really quick. And I don't even think it's gonna reach. Shit. It's like out. It's smoking like crazy because there's so much dust and like oily prints all over the motor and exhaust manifold, so it's smoking like crazy. All right, guys, well, it smells like a barbecue in here. It looks like a barbecue too. Got the motor up to operating temp. It actually went a little over operating temp because I don't have any fans, which reminds me, if I don't have electric fans over in my like random parts and stuff, then I'm just gonna order up some 7-inch by 2-inch fans, same ones I got on Suki over there. I'm gonna order those up right now if I don't have any over there, and then as soon as possible get those wired in, and I'll get them wired into a switch, like so when it gets up to temp they'll just automatically turn on, because I don't have room for a clutch fan, as you can see. But yes, radiator's nice and hot, motor's all warmed up, and I'd say that was a success. Carburetor is not leaking, everything on it is great. It was a brand new carburetor, probably only has like 1.5 years of use when I had it on my J13. If it works, I'm just gonna keep using it. We'll see. Unfortunately, I can't drive it yet. I don't have the seat with me for one. I guess I could drive it anyway, but I don't have, the brakes aren't fully bled, nor is the clutch. My brother was helping me a while back bleed them, but we ran out of clutch fluid, or .3, and so we never finished. But there is a little bit of brake pressure, it's just not all the way there. I probably could use it to stop the clutch. I actually don't even have a pin in there, so I can't use that. Drive shaft is in. I have all new interior on the way right now, so for sure in another video I'm gonna be making that. Yeah, I'm gonna be making that video. Installing everything, interior will be complete. The other day I just got through masking off and clear coating a bunch of shit because I never did that. I don't know why, I just forgot. I used 1K clear for it, just out of a can. Worked really good. Got my window felts in. Other than that, the truck is basically done. And then suspension too. I got torsion bars yesterday at the junkyard because I accidentally threw out mine. The truck's set up for coilovers. Just gonna throw some torsion bars in and some shocks, and it'll be like stock. But then when I'm ready to do coilovers, I can just throw them right in. So that'll be nice. The back I'll throw in another leaf because it's too low. This thing is way too low for me right now. The back has a C-notch, but if you listen to that sound, that's actually bottoming out on the rear shocks because it's so low. If I have anything else I want to throw in this video, I'll throw it in. But for now, thanks for watching and peace out.